What pisses me off about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? Let's get into it! Actually, no. Let's talk about it! Just stole Philip DeFranco's intro. Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Gotta admit, it's an awesome trailer. This movie right here would have been awesome as a summer blockbuster. It has all the summer blockbuster gumbo ingredients, right? It has the fate of the world hanging in the balance. It has a romance between Peter and Mary J. It has the MCU cameo, which is basically something that I'm going to touch on a little bit later on, but it's basically integral to these MCU Spider-Man movies. And it also has a pure hero. He's not just interested in saving the world. He also wants to save the villains. And how do I know all that? Well, the trailer basically gave us the whole movie, right? Well, we think so. That's something else I gotta talk about. So, one of my prime beefs with this trailer, I think this trailer is awesome, by the way. It looks like the movie's gonna be awesome. I think this movie's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be great. I can just see it by the trailer. I got it in my bones. I feel it. But one of the main problems that I have with the trailer is that it gives you damn everything. Overshow you is something that I always cover on the podcast, last weekly podcast. Check it out. But you can definitely see everything that's going to happen. And the things that you don't know are going to happen is the other beef that I have is with the YouTubers on YouTube. Who just basically, I have no problems with channels that want to break down things that happen inside the trailer or inside the film. That's completely fine. But some of these channels, like they're out there just to spoil the movie. And not even with stuff that's inside the movie because the movie's not even out. But they dedicate their lives to use thumbnails and titles. Guess who shows up in Spider-Man No Way Home and also dies in the thumbnail and in the title. So if you're, damn it. It's like these people just want to ruin everything. Like even the first trailer was leaked and Sony's hand was forced and they had to release the trailer. So I'm really against that. I don't have any problem with people who want to cover the trailer, cover the movie, speak about spoilers, put it in the title spoilers. But these people who are out there, it's like it's 2021 and it's damn near impossible for a movie to come out and it not being spoiled. And it's gotten out of hand. Like I can only point basically to Endgame, I think. It was Endgame or Infinity War. They actually asked the fans, please don't spoil this. And it's gotten to that point because YouTubers and the media are out of control. So even if somebody was not inside the trailer, like some YouTuber out there is going to put on his thumbnail. And sometimes it's to the point that you can't escape it. It's like it's in front of you. And this is where we live in now with movies. It's very hard to enjoy a movie. I'm sure it's great for Sony. This is going to be a rant, as you see. We're going into rant territory. I'm sure it's great for Sony because everybody has to go see the movie. And in any of these Marvel movies, you got to see it first week or they're going to ruin it for you. They're going to ruin it for you. The first, how does blank and blank end? Who dies in blank and blank? Like, it's gotten ridiculous. That's one of my first beefs with the trailer is that I can't even enjoy the trailer without getting to the trailer with somebody else ruining what's going to happen in the trailer or what doesn't even happen in the trailer. What's going to happen in the movie? I know that's not the trailer's fault, but it's just the environment that we've kind of delved into, right? And speaking of MCU and MCU combos, like I mentioned before, every Spider-Man movie has to have a nanny, right? This is what Marvel has done to Sony. They've done the big brother move to Spider-Man, nucky. The first movie was Iron Man. The second movie was Nick Fury. And in this movie is Doctor Strange. So Spider-Man cannot have an outing by himself without big brother along, right? And this is even more delved into in the trailer when we have Doc Ock. The fact that this is kind of funny, though. They're like Doc Ock because he has a really funny name, right? Dr. Octavius. The fact that Alfred Molina's character is so foreign to Spidey is a problem of itself in the way that these movies have been made. Basically, we're on the third Spider-Man home movie. And he's never really faced Doc Ock, which is one of the main villains. Octopus is like one of the main Spider-Man villains, if not the main villain. And he hasn't faced him. And he even thinks it's funny, his name, which I think is kind of funny too. But it just shows you that Sony, by obviously letting Marvel come in on the gumbo, which has been great, they've really sunned Spider-Man and made him a little bitch. I hate to say it, but Spider-Man's he's kind of like Marvel's bitch right now. Like, you can't go out without one of our MCU characters out there. By the way, this generation of children, my daughter watches Spidey and Friends. Great animated show. I think it's kind of fun. And these kids growing up, they'll be like, Spider-Man can't handle things on his own. Like, they're growing up thinking that they're in a world where Spider-Man always needs somebody to hold his hand. And that's not it. Spider-Man is his own character. He handles his own BI, his own business in the comics. And this is something that's just happened throughout the MCU Sony combo, right? That we've had this Spider-Man who's always dependent on somebody else, and they're never really true Spider-Man stories. And you can kind of tell, even this is the most Spider-Man story since with the Sinister Six and the trailer, which looks awesome. I love the fact that Jamie Foxx is not blue. Or was it white? No, yeah, blue. He's not blue in this one. So I just feel like they've kind of made him to the point where he's never his own character, his own man. And if this is the trilogy, I'm assuming this is the last home movie. Maybe there'll be another important movie, but maybe he could start standing on his own 2 feet, right? That's one of my beefs with the trailer. But besides that, it's just like they gave everything away at this point. Like, and honestly, it's not really their fault. It kind of goes back to what we said before. It's like we're living in an environment in a time where everything is like, give it to me right now. I want to know what happens in the movie right now. Give it to me right now in the trailer. Actually, don't even give it to me in the trailer. Just spoil it to me in a YouTube video, right? You know who I'm talking about. You YouTubers out there. But in general, I thought the trailer was awesome. Even though those things kind of peeved me on a little, they pissed me off a little bit. But I think this trailer is awesome. I think the movie's going to be awesome. And can we just wait? Can we just like hold each other's hands? Let's sing Kumbaya and let's just wait for the movie actually to come out. And let's try not to spoil it the minute it comes out and put it all over social media. Oh, such and such came out. Oh, guess what? Was right? Who was wrong? Let's just wait. Is that too much to ask for? Okay, this has been a Tone Show moment. This is a Tone Show. What do you think? Are you kind of done with this environment? Are you kind of like the point where like, damn, we need a break? Can we just like enjoy something? Are you with me on this? What did you think of the trailer? Put it in the comments. As always, guys, this is a Tone Show. I go on rant sometimes. Don't mind me.